Welcome to the barn cat video. This is how I feed my barn kitties, feral cats. This is the storage container. I keep all the excess cat food in, especially when I hear friends come and feed the cats. And then this is my solution to barn cat feeding, to keep the raccoons out. And this hole here is just big enough for the cats to get in. And what I did is I basically used some old sawmill lumber. It's like a basically 2x6 base. And I found I had this old Sterilite storage container. And so instead of cutting holes through it and all this other stuff, I basically figured out that I already had this workbench and I wasn't really using it that much. When I leave, I can't just leave the cats with just a pan of food. I have to have them put in the food. So if I go for a day or two, this feeder here will work. I had to build a little contraption to hold this in because the raccoons, when I used to just try to feed the cats out of this on top of the tabletop here, the raccoons would get up here and just mangle it, pull this all apart. Similar to why I am storing the cat food in this elevated like manual concrete mixer. When I first put the food in there as a storage to where I could scoop out the food and put it in this thing or into pans, the raccoons literally pushed this across the field over there. It was like a couple hundred yards away. I had to go looking for it one day. So then I just figured out this is an easy way to do it. I just hang it up with a couple bungee cords. This is the latest iteration, and I think it's going to work really well because the raccoons haven't been able to get in here. I could tell because there's still a lot of food in here. What I'm going to do when I leave for a long time to convenience my friends who will come and feed the cats, I'm going to put another one of these in here, or maybe just put a nice like long tray, and the cats can just come in and eat whenever they want. But this does actually discourage the cats from coming in a lot. They don't come in and graze all the time when the lid's on, which is kind of cool. It's just whenever they get hungry, they have to go in and get it. And so what I do is when I put this lid on, I'll show you how it goes on here in a second. Kitties, look out. Look out. It's coming on. The lid's coming on. So basically, this is how... So now I got captured cats, but I use a large CMU block, and I just set it on top here, and that keeps the raccoons from pushing it off. And these, it's just simple, like these screws right here, keep the container from moving, the lid, and yeah, they can't get out. I just use this to kind of gusset this whole piece in the bottom to keep it from shifting around, and it's very solid now. So I'm going on a week now with this, and yeah, they just come in and out of here. And then we've got a creek out there along that tree line that they get their water from. So yeah, they're pretty stoked. So anyway, that's it. That's my solution to a cat feeder. It's very simple. Come on, baby. And this is a full-size kitty, and she came out of there just fine. So that's just small enough to where the raccoons can't get in. And so yeah, I think you could probably get away with buying one of these. You don't even have to have the feeder. You just have to have something that's like to hold the food in there, a big pan or whatever. And then basically just enough of a 2x6 length to go around the bottom of one of these. And you know, there you go. A simple solution. I looked at all kinds of things. I was gonna put food in one of those, you know, big 4-inch PVC pipes and all this stuff. And I just found out that this is probably the best way to go. Especially like you think mice might get in there, but the cats will eat the mice. You know, as you see, they got them a squirrel the other day. So they're living their best life out here. So yeah, between that and the storage system, I think I got it worked out. So hopefully this helps everybody, anybody that's watching. That's about it. Hope it helps.